to another video. In this video, I am going to be going over the brand new boss that will be coming into the game on August 31st. And this is the Glacor front. It is going to be the next addition to the Elder God Wars dungeon. First off, if you haven't already seen the trailer that was released, you can check it out here. I'm going to play that, and then we'll talk about the boss more in depth. So there is a lot to unpackage in this trailer. First off, we are going to start off with the Slayer creatures that are going to be coming with the boss. So basically they are going to be Glacers requiring 84 Slayer. They do have a new type of Glacier, which is Glaciites, and they will be really good creatures for Clue Scroll Hunters. So I'm thinking that the Clue Scroll rate would be really high on these. Also, the old Glacers, they have been reworked to this model, and you won't need the quest requirement as well. Also, these new Slayer creatures will drop what's called Glacier Remnants, and this will be used to make a lot of items, including some of the new rewards, like the tier 95 melee weapons. As for the boss itself, it is called the Arch Glacier, and this boss will have both a normal and a hard mode, but the difficulty on the boss for normal mode will be scalable. So basically you will be able to choose between 5 of the boss mechanics and toggle them on or off, and the more mechanics you have on, the better the rewards will be. Also, you will only be able to unlock hard mode if you do complete the normal boss encounter with all 5 mechanics active. Also, it was mentioned in the live stream that if you fight this boss without any mechanics on, it could be sort of compared to KBD, meaning it is a pretty easy boss for beginners, and it does allow you to scale that up for the high-end PVMers as well. So this is a really awesome boss for the game in general. It's basically a boss for everyone, and they did make a enrage system for the hard mode boss, and the enrage system, it is copy and pasted from Telos, so the max enrage will be 4,000%. Also, in normal mode, you will be able to use any team size, meaning you will be able to mass this boss as well, and also it will be safe deaths in normal mode. So you will be teleported out of the fight if you do happen to die per se, and this will apply to hardcore Iron Men as well. Now for hard mode, it will have that enrage type system, and you will need to unlock the hard mode by killing the boss in normal mode with all mechanics active. In hard mode, it will be solo only, so that is important to realize. And also that enrage system, it will create quite a bit of a challenge for many high tier PVMers, which I'm sure a lot of you guys will really enjoy. Basically, the boss and the minions will get more HP and deal more damage. Also, the mechanics will change a bit as well. And also, you will be able to get certain titles depending on your maximum enrage, a lot like the Warden titles for Telos. And there is going to be a streaking system for the loot, which is a lot like Telos as well. You will be unable to teleport out of the arena in hard mode, and also it will drop an item to upgrade the tier 85 weapons, which will be obtainable in normal mode, and the upgraded version will be that tier 95 version. Now, in the live stream, we actually got a bit of a look at some of the mechanics in the boss fight. The first mechanic is the creeping ice mechanic, and this cannot be toggled, so it's always going to be active during the fight. Basically, it will block off an area, so you're forced to move to another area. And its purpose is to occur before a toggle mechanic is going to be activated, so it will teach players how to be prepared for incoming attacks. We also have the Glaciate minion mechanic. This can be toggled on or off, and he will summon 4 Glaciates, 2 melee and 2 mage, and it will shield the boss from taking any damage, so you will need to kill these Glaciates first before you will attack the boss again. So this mechanic should help new players learn how to target switch. Now, the next mechanic, there is a Pillars of Ice mechanic, and this will spawn multiple Pillars of Ice, and it will follow you at crawl speed, which is half the walking move speed, and being hit by the beams will deal damage and sap 8% of your maximum prayer points. So that is another mechanic that you will need to watch out for. There's also a flurry mechanic, and this is when the boss switches off his attack styles and will attack 40% faster, only using 2 styles. So praying the correct prayer will increase the damage reduction by 15%. So this will be sort of like a mechanic like Raksha that you have to do during the entire fight, where you have to switch prayers off and on. There is also a mechanic called Exposed Core, and it will trap the player in the Glacor arms and hold you near the core, so you will need to break through the arms to escape. It's going to be a lot like the Telos hold mechanic. You'll have a small time window to do a lot of DPS to free yourself. The elastic mechanic will be the Frost Cannon mechanic, and it does look pretty cool, the animations to it, and the boss will trap a player in a small area and it will launch a huge surge of energy at them. And this attack is unavoidable. It will one-shot you when there's 3 to 4 mechanics active. However, you can resonance this, so that's the main purpose of this mechanic. It will teach you how to use defensive abilities and use shield switching with resonance. Now, as for the new gear, we will be getting new tier 95 melee weapons, and it is going to be dual wield melee weapons. So these weapons are going to be called the Dark Shard of Lang and the Dark Sliver of Lang. So they are going to be tier 95 dual wield melee weapons. There also is going to be a brand new boss pet, of course. And also along with that, we are going to be getting some new wings, I guess. It probably is going to go into the cape slot. So that's going to be new. Not sure what tier of equipment that will be, but I'm sure it will be a nice upgrade. Also, we will be getting a new god book as well. I'm pretty sure we are going to be getting a new god book for each of the 4 bosses in the Elder God Wars dungeon. So we are going to be getting that as well. And that is everything that we know about the boss and its rewards so far. But this really does look like an exciting boss. It is going to be a scalable boss, which is an awesome idea for RuneScape. It really does give those high tier PVM players what they want in that enrage system, but it also gives sort of new or mid-tier players a scalable difficulty option with a new boss. So that is going to be a ton of fun, and literally every member in RuneScape can enjoy this boss when it does come out. So I am extremely pleased with it. And so again, this update will be released on August 31st, which is a Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. We are going to be getting a free Death Week along with this update as well. So it's going to be a perfect time to dive into bossing and the hard mode version of the new Arc Glacor. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this new boss and the rewards that are going to be coming into the game. I really am excited for this boss and the rewards, so I'm really interested to see what you guys think as well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.